Okay, so this is not cute today, but I had to tell this story. I was posting on Facebook some music that I decided that today's Father's Day. Anyway, it's June 19th, 19, no, 2016, sorry. That's how out of it I am. You'll figure, you'll understand in a minute. Anyway, so I was thinking today, that I was just gonna post some songs and stuff that I'm feeling. I call myself doing the anti Father's Day, posting music of, just dissing men, dissing relationships, showing just a whole bunch of stuff. But it was cool, and I was in my zone. So my son Aaron comes upstairs and tells me that one of the pictures flew off the wall, and this picture I have is of a messenger, and it had come off the wall. So anyway, I was downstairs and Aaron had cooked. This is his first time. He made potato salad, and it was excellent. So we were sitting there talking, and I was a little high. I smoked some reefer. And my TV set upstairs had stopped working early this morning. It just cut itself off for no reason. It had been playing all night. Everything was good. And I can't turn it on, not even now. And I was downstairs with Aaron talking. And we were talking about family history. And I was telling him stories. And we were talking about my father. First we were talking about my grandfather. Then we talked about my father. And I was telling him a story of years ago, a story that I'd heard, and it's true, that my father had killed someone because he was away in the service, and his sisters, when he came back from being away in World War II, his wife, he was married at the time to this woman, her name was Theora, and they had a son. His son is Webster Bell Jr., and they call him Butch. But anyway, my father and his wife, they grew up together. They lived in the same neighborhood. They played together. His sisters and brothers and siblings and friends, they were all connected. And in Jacksonville, Florida, where they grew up. So he married her. And so when he was away, she still had her friends, the girls that she grew up with, his sisters, right? So anyway, he was away, and she was partying and whatever, and she got involved with some man, and she was having an affair while my father was out of the country, or he was in the military, wherever. So now he comes back, and my aunts, Aunt Ethel and Aunt Marie, tell him all about Theora and her boyfriend, and they tell him where to find them in the whole 9 yards. Well, the story goes that my father found them, and he killed the man, and he shot Theora, and she ended up in a wheelchair. And instead of being put in jail for life for killing this man, black man, somebody got paid to let him leave the state of Florida, and he found his way to New York, and he settled in Harlem and started a new life here up north. So my Aunt Ethel supposedly paid somebody, some lawyer, some lawman, some judge, some sheriff, some cops, I don't know, whoever, but she paid his way out of prison or out of jail, and he ended up north. So that's, how he ended up in New York. So anyway, I'm telling Aaron this story, and Aaron was asking me questions, and he was trying to figure out how old my father would be today. So he was subtracting in the year he was born from this year. And it was 1922 that he was born. His birthday is September 31st, 1922. And so Aaron is, doing it on the little computer on his phone. And while he's doing that, I actually, honest to God, no lie, I got possessed by the spirit during that during the time that he was looking, that conversation. Suddenly the spirit took over my body, and I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know what I was doing. And at some point Aaron got me back upstairs to my room, and I got a piece of paper and a pen, and I started to write. And I got a message not to play with my thoughts, because if I want something to happen, it will happen if I want it to be so, and that if I want help, to call on that spirit. And I'm not lying. And Aaron was right there, and he saw the whole thing, and he actually has a piece of paper that I wrote everything down, what I wrote, what I was getting. And that is not my handwriting. Um, it's just weird. But I had Aaron call my friend Ronnie, who's also in the religion, and she's been in the religion many, many years. She's a priestess, and she's like my godmother in the religion too. So she was Darius had got beads years ago, and her daughter did at the same time also. So they both got their beads at the same time at her house. So anyway, we've been very good friends over the years. And Ronnie had done the same thing when she came here to visit me. She got me high, reefer, and I was sitting here talking, and I got possessed by the spirit, and Ronnie was writing down everything I said. She was purposely doing it, but this is the first time that ever happened to me, and I was the person doing the writing. It was a very interesting experience. It was weird. It was something else. Can't even. So anyway, I'm going to give my ancestors some of the potato salad and pig's feet that Aaron made, and light them a white candle, and tell them Ashe and Mefere Funegum for coming through and letting me know that they're here and they know what's going on, and that they will help me if I ask them to. So I just wanted to get this down on tape today, and I know it's a little crazy, it's illogical and all of that other stuff, but spirit is real. We saw it here today, and Aaron has the evidence of it. He's the witness, and that's a blessing for him and for me. So now that I know that that's something that is available to me as a tool with my work and my readings, then maybe I'll be able to use that too. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and I just wanted you to know about the power that you have too. And if you're watching this and you're related to me, this is a power that you can tap into also. Okay? So anyway, thank you, and thank God, and thank you, ancestors, and Ashe. Thank you. Talk to you soon.